We're only the second to last Guardian, no Trico here, but we do have some pretty cool stuff nevertheless. Welcome to the Guardian Legend by Broderbund Software. Broderbund, for folks that don't recognize the name, was a pretty prolific software creator for PC games in the 80s and the early 90s. They did both edutainment and regular entertainment games, and had a pretty fair number of big names attached to them, including Loadrunner, Choplifter, my personal favorite, Spare Change, and yeah, along with the Carmen Sandiego series, Prince of Persia, and Myst. Not a bad resume at all. But when it came to the NES library, they didn't fare nearly so well. Other than this, some of their better-known games would be Spelunker, Legacy of the Wizard, Battle of Olympus, and the infamous Deadly Towers. But then you have the Guardian Legend, which I think is very much a 4-star effort. I played this a long time ago and didn't really remember much about it other than being really friggin' hard, and it still is. But as usual, I'm going to be playing along with a guide and have rewind on tap when I need it, which should make things a little less smooth, or a little more smooth. Wow, I am screwing this up so bad. But hopefully I'll play the game better. And a good sign before I start this, I test played this last night just to make sure that everything would go through okay and I could play with looking at the guide. And I played for about 2 hours before I realized it. And my response at that point was, oh crap, I got to go to bed just another half hour. So I have a separate save file that I'm probably going to go through and see if I can finish on my own. But we're going to start our own one here so we can all enjoy this wonderful experience. So, everybody, be on your guard, and let's make our own legend. Let you listen to the beautiful music for a bit. Oh, interesting note, by the way, you see IREM there also in compile. IREM actually handled a lot of the Japanese releases of Broderbund games. Possibly a parent company, I'm not sure the exact arrangement. Long ago, an alien race sent a huge world hurtling towards the Earth, loaded with a cargo of mysterious life forms. You must battle your way deep within the alien world to destroy its vicious inhabitants. You are the guardian of the Earth, and your saga will become the Guardian Legend. Yeah. Interestingly enough, the American version of the book and actually the American version of the book only ever refers to the character as the Guardian. But I'll go into a bit more about the character as we see them for the first time. So, some of you may have remembered this about Guardian Legend. It actually takes place... No, it actually takes place in 2 different styles. The first is the overhead shooter, which a lot of the times can get pretty damn frantic. And the maze-like labyrinths, of course, which of course is what a labyrinth is. Wow. That are a walk around and explore kind of view. It's very easy to get hit, but luckily you don't take a whole lot of damage from things. Unless you do that. That was just remarkably stupid of me. Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, Guardian. This is good. You can shoot some of the shots, like the ones being fired by these pop-up cannons. I don't know if you could really call them turrets, but whatever. And you have to know really how to pick your battles. And big bad boss, and you want some damn Maku? Here we go. Yes, Danmaku, it's not just for Japanese kids anymore. Fortunately, I got some health there now if I need it. No, I don't. I don't know if I actually shot the health or what happened there, but... yeah, it's like we're going to start you off with the Danmaku just so you know, not to get too comfortable. You think that now, Nolden? If someone is reading this, I must have failed. The star Naju was our home, but we were invaded by evil life forms. Everyone except me was killed. I am going to try to activate the self-destruct device. If I fail, I would like you to do this task, so this cannot happen to any other race. The self-destruct mechanism is protected by a safety device, which is located in the underground corridors. Remove each seal and go deep inside Naju. If you destroy all 10 safety devices, the self-destruct sequence will be activated. I don't have much time. I hope this message will not be read by anyone. It will mean that I have failed. In a sense, I actually would look at it almost like a Legend of Zelda game with the shooter added. You'll kind of see what I mean as we go. So just want to show you the select screen at this point. So we've got a overhead map, or a labyrinth map rather, that's going to fill out more as we explore. And we're going to get to the corridors to get to new areas on the map, and also to get keys. As you can see now, we have none. We don't have any types of secondary weapons, so like Silver would say, it's no use! Okay, so let's see, X11, Y12. So we got these we can pop open, they'll lead to new areas. Generally speaking, in an area like this, it'll lead to the next part of the labyrinth. And most of the enemies around here are, for the opening area, as you would imagine, no great shakes. And that is a rapid-fire power-up. I can get a fair amount of those by the time the game's done, and I definitely will want to be doing that. Let's see. And that is the Blue Lander. In this case, a giant Blue Lander, and they work in two ways. They will be your shopkeepers, and they can also give a save if you want. Set your weapon to no use and press button A. I'm actually not worried about it because I have save states, so oh well, and yeah, it is kind of low. Adventures of Guardian Legend. So like I mentioned earlier, bunch of chips, excellent. So shop around here somewhere. I think this is it. There is a round creature in this room. It will give you items in exchange for power chips. I will sell this to you in exchange for power chips. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to buy that. And that's the wave beam. There are a couple of other ones in here selling other stuff, but we're going to have to get some more chips in order to afford them. And we're also going to have to get ways to hold more chips, but that will come in a little bit. Good thing is, this is relatively non-linear, but what I'm following is a guide to make finding the stuff a lot easier. Let's see, what's the next thing I want to do? And this is basically a free chip room. You can just get a crap load of chips in here, and they will reappear over and over. Right now I can only hold 50, but like I said, that'll expand out. And you see that lock over there with the plus sign? That means it requires a plus-shaped key to get in, which we obviously cannot do right now. Oops. That didn't work out well. While I'm destroying these bats, I'd like to call attention to the protagonist. So, like I mentioned in the American manual, she is simply called Guardian. That's right, she. You may have noticed the high-heeled boots and the relatively feminine looking figure there. This is an android whose name is Miria. The American manual describes Miria as an Aerobot transformer. Kind of reminds me of a Rule 63 Jetfire. Wouldn't look out of place amongst some of the other Transformers figures on my shelf. And I always wished there was a toy made of this. There were a lot of those that I really wanted to have toys of during the Nintendo area, or Nintendo era, rather. Miria is one of them. The other one I remember off the top of my head is Sophia the Third from Blaster Master. And as much as I loved the Nintendo Power poster with the Sophia the Third model, I got really annoyed that there wasn't ever a toy made, at least not that I know of. Let's see, where do I want to go next? X13, 15. Okay. I set Seal 6 very well. You will need a special weapon to break it. Not certain as to what that is, and we can't get in there. Yeah, the Japanese manual went into a little bit more detail, actually explaining that Miria was in fact a transforming android. Describing her as strongest warrior system DP, but her pet name was Miria, rather. But yeah, this would be something I would love to have a custom toy built, and I've seen ones around. These enemies are indestructible. I really hate them. They look to me like a cross between alien hockey pucks and no. They look to me like a cross between alien hockey pucks and really evil Oreos. But they are just frickin' annoying, no matter what you want to claim they are. And I may bumble around a little bit here, because just trying to remember what connects to what. I warned everybody for years that curling would lead to this, but did they listen? Oh, no. Let's get the hell out of here before they start up. And I was about to say these things aren't too bad, but then they get that. Let's try that again, shall we? This is what happens when Hydrox got sick of being called the ripoff. Okay, and that is the, I believe that is called the Beam Saber. And I'll show you what these two do. First off, this is the blaster we got before, and it's just concentrated waves forward. This is far more useful. Being a sword. But if you have a really strong enemy that's about to crowd in on you, you can hit them with that and it'll just wreck their entire weekend. Obviously, it's not going to destroy anything that's invincible to begin with, but it'll do a lot for the enemies that would fall to some regular shots. And we have the reverse fish hook keyhole there. And we have a boss. Now, just proof of concept, I actually can escape the room if I want to, and not have to fight the boss, but we'll go ahead and give this one a go. This guy will get worse later, because not only will he move faster, but he'll start firing at me while he goes. But for right now, pretty sad. And, let's see, I got the multi-bullet, I believe, from that. Or that might have been the bullet shield. Yeah, that's the bullet shield. It does wind down chips as I use it. And notice because it uses more chips than it actually outputs power, it will run down a lot quicker. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Case in point with the beam saber there. And another key lock. That beam saber is extremely useful if something just crowds you in, which things have a nasty tendency to do. Yeah, good way to look at it. And that is the red lander, which increases the total amount of chips I can have. Which means I can go back into the shop and buy one of those other weapons. Sadly, I can't get them both right now because the max I can get is 100 chips out of here. And also, when I have full chips, I have a stronger primary weapon. Great incentive to keep full chips on you. Let's see. So I need to get to X12Y13. Yeah, luckily you can get enemies hung up on stuff. That definitely helps. But yeah, it's nice to know that Guardian Legend has a very versatile economy. Trying to remember what's up here. And this is an area where you can get pummeled if you don't move fast. Let's see. I like being able to not only move diagonally, but also being able to stop diagonally and continuously fire. That is very, very handy. And we got a power-up in there as soon as I clear out the cave birds. Multi-bullet. This is essentially just a big freaking shot. It's kind of like a slug that you can just let loose at somebody. Oops. Unfortunately, now I need another chip if I want my full shot back. Yeah, something I don't really like about these enemies, as you can see, if they scroll off screen, they actually will just reset and come up somewhere else. So unlike a lot of other games where you can get rid of them by doing that, doesn't work here. Oh, and also, a fortunate thing, don't have to go shooting walls. If I can hit something, it's going to be pretty obvious. Let's see, I am at 13 and 9. And the other boss. But this guy is an absolute cakewalk. I'm going to enjoy that while I can. Boom. Done. And the blue lander, which increases my life bar a bit. And since I have full chips, I have cool, awesome weapon again. Let's see. Yeah, as far as like I mentioned, the Broderbund games for the NES, I had always wanted to try Battle of Olympus, I just never got around to it. And I think I remember trying it many years later, and just, it felt ridiculously complicated, or, I don't know, I might not be remembering it right. I will go ahead and stock up here, and I think the shop is just over here. Yes, it is. If you have to ask that question, Nolden, the answer is always yes. Any luck? Yeah, that's what he says after you bought everything you can from him. I will sell this to you in exchange for power chips. This is the Seeker. And as you can see, the Side Blaster is also here for 150, but not only can we not afford that yet, I'm pretty sure we get that later. So yeah, we had a whole yard sale there. Let me get a chance to show off the sheaker. I think it takes a little bit of time for the chips in there to refresh. Well, son of a bitch. There's the Seeker. Does what it says on the tin. And most of the time it works pretty good. You can also use it in the corridor sections, but if the enemy's going really fast, it's going to miss a lot of them. And let me just double check my listings here, just to make sure that I've gotten everything. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, also, my bad, Saber Laser, apparently, instead of Beam Saber. I'm very lucky that the guy who wrote this guide actually included the proper names of the stuff. So I'm going to go back there, see if those chips have reset. Son of a bitch. Okay, screw it. Alright, so let's see, next place I need to go, X6Y10. There we go. I really don't like those red ones, because not only do they move fast, but they tend to have a... They have this uncanny ability to move just to the right or left of where you are, so you don't have a whole lot of time to adjust. Asshole. Okay, and that is a energy tank. The heart will fill up most of my energy. The energy tank will fill it up completely. And this thing will just keep following me around and doing random damage to the property in the area. I like that shuffle. That Miria did there. That's the one. And these things actually, they remind me of the gels from Zelda. And this is where I got that one weapon power up, but as you can see, you can only get it once. So that is now empty. This is actually, believe it or not, the easiest way to deal with these bat things. Somewhere along those lines, Nolden. I don't know the exact numbers. Okay, and here's our final stop for this area. And shoot, enough and it opens. Food for thought. And... that's my impression of the trans. Okay, so, we're going to be visiting this aquatic world several times, and, every time it's going to get worse. That's the general theme of, Guardian Legend. Every time you do something, it's going to be worse than the last time. That is the Guardian Legend promise. Let's get those out there, see if I can thin things up a bit. Those seahorses are actually pretty nasty, because they will just make a beeline for you as soon as they're on your level. The fish are honestly the least threat here. But problem is, if they're swimming side to side, they take up a whole lot of room. Really could have used you destroying those things before. And hello, Doan, welcome. This is Broderbund. I don't know if they had anything to do with Golvelius or not. I didn't remember seeing it in the list of their accomplishments. Burned it to the wick. This has nothing to do with the Dead End Gang or guys with tridents, though. I hate that thing in the ground most out of everything here, though. Because I keep thinking I got it when I don't got it. Energy tank, that was definitely what I needed. Might actually have a fair amount of energy for the boss at this rate. Yeah, luckily it doesn't hurt you to be right on the thing. So I got pretty lucky in that case, having all the fish lined up on the bottom there. I very, very often moved up and had, just fish in a diagonal line coming at me. And here we have the boss, and I hate this fucker. This guy is just all up in my business. Does not give me much time to breathe at all, and especially does not give me a lot of time to capture anything. This guy is just piss annoying. I don't even remember what his name is, and I don't even care. I just want him to die. Thank you. Fleepa. The boss's name was Fleepa, and Fleepa had a key. Yeah, they're like piranhas to barracudas to... You know what, who cares? They're on a seafood platter now.